So if there's one thing Elon Musk didn't take into account when he started docking D's with Donnie Trump, it's how much bigger the microscope he's under was going to get. Meaning that now his actions don't just have consequences for people who own Teslas. Now, I already hate Elon as much as the next guy, and now that he's gotten into politics, he is just that much more hated by me. I mean, I have him blocked on Twitter because I don't even want to see the replies people are making about his tweets. That's how much I hate him. And now, more and more people are starting to feel the same way. So obviously, I hate politics, so I would have never known about this without Twitter, but apparently Elon Musk is heavily in favor of this thing called an H-1B visa, which basically allows US companies to hire foreign workers for up to 6 years. But you can't just be any geek off the street. These jobs require that you be knowledgeable in fields such as science, math, computers, chemistry, engineering, architecture. Basically, we don't want any blue-collar foreigners running amok, you feel me? And honestly, this doesn't seem like a bad idea. I mean, soccer teams recruit players from all over the world. Can you imagine how bad teams would be if they could only sign players from their own country? But Elon apparently loves this. The only problem with that is, the people who now like Elon solely because he's friends with Trump love America so much that when they hear you want to outsource their jobs to foreigners, they start to realize, dog, aren't you a foreigner? And now people are mad that Elon is apparently hiring people from India instead of good old American boys. And it's like, did y'all guys not look into any of that shit before y'all voted for him? How does a guy who got here on an H-1B visa fuck you guys over with H-1B visas? That's like a crackhead outsmarting you for some crack. But now, if you go on Twitter, Elon Musk is going through it. He is banning people, taking people's monetizations away. It has actually gone so bad that he's tweeted out, the reason I'm in America along with so many critical people who built SpaceX, Tesla, and hundreds of other companies that made America strong is because of H-1B. Take a big step back and fuck yourself in the face. I will go to war on this issue, the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend. Now, some people might not get the little Tropic Thunder reference he threw in there.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
But nobody is scared of Elon, I can promise you that. He literally has all the money in the world, and people are still making fun of him, talking about, did your son become trans because of how often you were molesting him? Honest question. There was a time where people would be executed for saying shit like this. But unfortunately for Elon Stinky, we're nowhere near that time. But when I was looking up information on this, it was getting way too political for me. And besides, it was Elon, so unless it was him helping Alex Jones, I didn't care. But amongst all these H1 bullshit posts, I kept on seeing tweets saying this account, Adrian Dittmann, was Elon Musk using a voice changer. And I'm like, look guys, Elon may be a loser, but there is no way the richest man in the world is pretending to be someone else. That's like LeBron James pretending to be someone else to talk about basketball. It's like, you're LeBron, we get it, you're LeBron, we'll take your word for it no matter what. You can even say a 3-pointer counts as 4 points and we'll believe you. But I don't know guys, just listen to this screen recording and you tell me who this sounds like.
The narrative shift that you've caused has gotten people to absolutely lose their minds. There's no other way that I can describe this other than somebody losing their mind, because they literally advocated for the deportation of people such as Elon and Peter Thiel, who've contributed an invaluable benefit to the fucking United States of America. And there is no amount of talking that you can do in order to get yourself out of that. You're going to have to own this. This is a stain. You're going to have a bunch of fanatic followers that are going to forget this within 2 weeks. But many of us here will remember this for our lifetimes, because this shit was insane.
Now say what you want, but that is 1,000,000% Elon Musk with a shitty voice changer. I think I even saw a clip of someone saying, we know you're Elon Musk, and this dude just laughs as if his voice isn't one of the most annoyingly recognizable voices out there.
You know how retarded you're going to sound when like one day who I am is going to come to the surface and you realize how wrong you are about all this?
We already know who you are. Just to be very clear about
who
this.
Am I?
By the way, Elon Musk, and we know it full well because we've had your.
This guy's so fucking stupid.
Now, while Elon does have the money to hire someone who sounds and/or can do a really good impression of him to pretend to be him, he's not that funny. Like, if you go through this account's tweets over the last 24 hours or so, it's painfully obvious that Elon is trying his hardest to make it seem like this account is just some random guy. Like, he posts this picture of Twitter a tweeter. Like, he posts this picture of Peter saying how it feels to post/do something controversial. Dog, you being involved in your children's life would be considered controversial now with how little you do it. Tweeting out this shit is not controversial, what a 13-year-old would do. But like, he'll even laugh at memes being posted about people saying that this account is Elon Musk, this account is him. And I just know this weirdo is tweeting these things out being like, this is definitely throwing them off the trail. They'll never know that Adrian Dittmann is me. Meanwhile, one of the people he subscribed to is Elon Musk. He's also associated with this account that helps people invest in Tesla, who only has one subscription, by the way. To who, you might ask? Elon Musk. Maybe if he didn't talk to anyone in his very distinctive voice, he could have gotten away with pretending this isn't him. But like, I think I even saw a clip of this Adrian Dittmann guy talking to Destiny about what kind of fuel Elon Musk uses for his rockets, and he says, I don't think the rocket fuel I use sucks.
We can definitely talk about rocket fuel in the sense, right? Your kind of rocket fuel is solid here, but it also is the wrong type of rocket fuel for the rocket that you want to run. It's actually an inferior version of that same rocket fuel that I'm using right now.
There's even a screenshot of him replying to a tweet he made as Elon Musk saying what a good father he is. And it's like, this dude is such a shitty father, he has to make a fake account to tell himself he's one because nobody around him would tell him that voluntarily. And then as I was editing this, I shit you not, I see a screen recording someone got of the Elon Musk account talking to the Adrian account, and it's painfully obvious that he just had someone else on his account while he tries to act like he's just some guy who talks exactly like an autistic billionaire.
Yeah, that's a theory. That's a theory. People think I'm legitimately your clone. There's been theories that I'm one of your Neuralink experiments. Can you like clarify that I'm not one of your Neuralink experiments? Or maybe I am and I wouldn't realize it. I still remember the first time. God. Oh God. I still remember the first time. I still remember the first time when the first time I found out about you was actually in early 2016.
Can someone tell me why the fuck that dude on Elon's account is laughing so much? Elon thinks this is fooling everyone when this just proves even more that this is him. He is one of the most powerful people in the world. Why is he going to Twitter to talk to this random guy who people think is him? One tweet of just saying this isn't me would have done this, but he's trying so hard to make it seem like it's not him that it's backfiring. And yes, I know this was recorded back in February, but even people in the replies back then were like, this is him talking to himself. You gotta post a video reply. This is really funny of you, Elon, talking to yourself like this. Worst comes to worst though, Elon is going to say that this is an AI version of himself and that he was never really talking to anyone and that he fooled us all. But as of right now, unless you are in the deep stages of denial, this is without a doubt Elon Musk, which I've previously explained means Elon Stinky Dick, since Musk actually means the scent of human genitalia when aroused or unwashed. I'm not saying anything, but if that was my last name, I'd be pretending to be a Dittmann too. But yeah guys, I will see you tomorrow and then New Year's Eve and then maybe New Year's, but I'll let you know on New Year's Eve. Until then, peace.